Hey, I'm Kayla, the BookTube Turtle. Today I'm going to be talking about my history as a writer for my first writing video. As you can see, I'm in a different location than my previous videos. I wanted to switch it up a bit since I'm doing a writing related video this time instead of directly about books. So right now I'm sitting by my turtle cabinet because I love turtles, as you can probably tell from my name. So yeah, I've been collecting turtles since I was in about 3rd grade. They're all in here. So anyway, let's get started. So much like with reading, I've been writing stories since I was physically able to write. Like, I can't remember a time when I wasn't coming up with ideas and writing, even if it was, you know, not the best. I still have notebooks of stories from when I was in 1st, 2nd, 3rd grade of like little stories that I would come up with and write. One of the earliest stories I can remember, I still have a notebook for it somewhere, was the story I wrote in 1st grade, I believe. It was about a duck named Quackers. It was very creative. There were like a bunch of different creatures that all lived in a pond, and it was like their adventures or something to that effect. I don't really remember, but I know I was really passionate about it as like a 6-year-old. In 2nd grade, I remember I wrote a story about a horse that like wanted to be in a race or something, and with the help of my mom I actually typed it up, printed it out, and illustrated it, and it's in a binder somewhere that I still have. And I got to take it to school and actually read it to the class, so that was really cool that I was able to do that. From about 3rd grade to 8th grade, I participated in the Young Authors Contest. If you don't know what that is, it's elementary and middle school levels, and you write a short story and submit it, and then it gets judged or whatever. So I did that from about 3rd to 8th grade. I don't really remember my 3rd and 4th grade stories. I won out of my class, but like both of those years there was an issue and like my teacher didn't submit it on time to like move on to the school level or something, so like that got messed up. I don't remember. And then my 5th grade story was like about the day that I got my guinea pigs, and that one went to districts, I'm pretty sure. So then in middle school, when I got to 6th grade, I think that story was also about my guinea pig. Yeah, it was about my guinea pig and my friend's rabbit, and they like went on some adventure together or something. For 7th grade, I'll come back to that one later. And 8th grade was the last year I could participate, and I wrote a story about these twin sisters who went on vacation and they got stranded on an island. And that one actually won 1st place, so I was really excited about that because that was like my goal, because I had gotten 2nd place in 6th grade and 7th grade. I don't think I placed at all in elementary school, but like it was the last year and I really wanted that, and I got it, and it was just really exciting. Okay, so coming back to my Young Author story for 7th grade, it was a shortened version based off of the first chapter book I ever wrote. This series, like, I started it in 6th grade when I was 11, and I had planned it out as like this 6-book series. It was about twin sisters. I don't know what my deal was with twins at the time, but like a lot of my story ideas would involve twins. I don't know why that was, but you know. And one day they discovered that they had magic powers, but they had to keep it a secret. So the first book was called The Secret. I worked on it from about 6th grade to the end of sophomore year of high school, which was only 2 years ago. Wow. It seems like a lot longer because I just graduated. Anyway, I wrote the first 4 books of the series, and when I say wrote, I mean like the book 1 was not even 100 pages. It was like 62 pages or something like that. Like, these are not full-length novels that I was writing at like 12 years old. I do think they got increasingly longer. I haven't looked at them in a while. But when I started the 5th book, I decided that like the whole thing was awful, and I was like, you know, I should start over from the beginning and like rewrite it because I kind of know more about what I'm doing now. But you know, that didn't last long. The thing was, back then I didn't outline. I kind of just went with whatever came up in my mind at the time. And you know, I mean, most of this was during middle school, so like I had no clue what I was doing. I was just writing and I was enjoying it, so just kind of going at it. But anyway, the whole thing was a mess. There were so many like plot holes and issues that I didn't really know how to fix. During this time, I was getting ideas for other books, so I just decided that it was time to move on to something else. However, I definitely don't regret spending 5 years of my life on that series. Like, as bad as it is, every time I do go back and look at it, and it's just, I cringe so hard because it's so bad. I mean, I guess it could be considered good for an 11-year-old, but looking at it now, I'm just like, oh, why? But I learned so much, even though it's not good and I'm never going to do anything with it. I learned so much through that experience that I don't regret spending all of that time on it because it got me to where I am today. So I started writing multiple projects. Some of these were during the time I was writing my series, like I would be working on that, but then also some other idea that I got. And there were a couple ideas that I worked on after that series. One that I was pretty serious about for a while that I wrote after was called Deadly Lies of a Chameleon. I wrote it from December 2015 to about March 2016. I got about halfway through it. I think it was close to about 70,000 words, so I got pretty far into it and stopped for several reasons. A lot of it was just writing it became more of a chore than something that I looked forward to doing. And I mean, writing a book definitely isn't going to be fun every step of the way, but I feel like if you're constantly dreading writing that project, then there's something wrong. So with this one, I also realized there were so many plot holes and things that I just didn't like about the book anymore, and if I was going to fix it, I would have to completely start over and rewrite it, and it just wasn't the book for me anymore. I'd always kind of thought that I would go back to it maybe after I had a break, but then the idea for my current series came to me, and once that happened, that was it. Like, I've been working on that ever since. So my current series is a 4-book dystopian series told from the perspectives of 2 main characters, a boy and a girl. And so because this video is getting kind of long, and it was mainly about my past writing experiences, I'm going to have a separate writing video all about my current series. So that's going to be it for this video. So if you're a writer watching this, you can comment below and share some of your past writing experiences. Something I'm wondering is, did any of you stop and start several manuscripts before finding the one that really clicked with you? Because it definitely took me a while. So thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!